Have you ever noticed how some women don't flirt in an obvious way? Instead, they test your attention subtly, especially if you're a man over 50. Around you, women behave differently. They don't want to seem needy, nor do they want to appear too easy. So instead of being direct, they ask certain questions. And this is where most men don't understand. A woman who feels attracted to an older man will almost always ask two very specific questions. It's like a hidden message in plain sight. Before revealing it, do me a small favor. Like this and leave a comment if you've ever missed a woman's signal and only realized it later. Your interaction helps this message reach more men who need to hear it. Men over 50 often believe they are invisible to younger women, or even women their own age, but the reality is very different. Mature men can become more attractive than ever once they understand female behavior. The real problem isn't women, it's misunderstanding. It's like going through life assuming someone was just being polite when in reality she was inviting you in. Women rarely express interest directly. They test your emotional calm, your presence, and your ability to notice subtle details. Female psychology operates with subtlety, and when a woman begins to see you as someone she can trust emotionally, physically, and intimately, her energy shifts from casual conversation to intentional curiosity. She starts asking questions designed to reveal three things: your strength as a man, whether you're stable or insecure, your emotional and practical availability, and your awareness, meaning whether you can recognize genuine interest. This is exactly where the two key questions appear. But to understand why they matter so much, you need to understand the psychological truth behind them. Many men over 50 expect clear, direct signals because they grew up in a time when communication was more straightforward. But today's women, even mature ones, show interest differently. They don't say, "I'm attracted to you, I want to get closer, I'm thinking about you romantically." Instead, they explore. They ask carefully chosen questions to see if you're a man they can approach without risking rejection. This is the hidden female fear, especially with older men. If she shows interest too openly, she worries he will see her as needy, so she hides attraction behind curiosity. She places it inside questions that seem harmless to a man who isn't paying attention, and if you miss them, she usually won't offer again. Women rarely extend the same emotional invitation twice. Female psychology has many layers. Women use questions the way men use actions. When a man is attracted, he offers help, guidance, support, or protection. When a woman is attracted, she asks a question that suggests closeness. There are countless questions a woman might ask in daily life, but only two consistently appear when she is gently exploring intimacy with a mature man. I'll share them shortly, but first, understand something important. She's not asking because she wants to invade your life. She's asking because she wants to feel your emotional warmth. She wants to sense, is he calm? Is he stable? Is he open to my energy? Is he comfortable in his masculinity? Or is he hiding behind politeness? These questions are not seeking information, they're seeking connection. They create a subtle attraction between you. Think of them as emotional bridges she carefully builds to see if you step onto them with presence. And when you do, something shifts in her mind and body. Most men answer these questions literally, but a more grounded and aware man understands the meaning behind her words. Because when she asks, she's not collecting data, she's checking alignment, testing awareness, and seeing if you're the kind of man who can perceive what lies beneath the surface. When a woman is attracted to you, she doesn't need you to show off money, strength, or stories. She needs to feel that you are present, aware, and calm. These two questions matter because they're not random curiosity, they're invitations. The first question a woman asks a man she desires is meant to discover one thing: your availability. Not your schedule, your heart. She wants to sense whether your life has emotional space for her. This isn't a practical question, it's a psychological one. It's her way of asking, are you open or closed? Can you connect or do you hide in your routines? Can I move closer without being pushed away? Women don't like wasting emotional energy, so they test openness before revealing deeper interest. This first question is like a man leaning in slightly to see if the woman comes closer or pulls away. Most men miss it because they assume it's just conversation. The second question she asks when seeking intimacy is about your direction, not your job or external goals, but your inner direction. She wants to know if your life has purpose, movement, and masculine stability. Women don't open up to men who are drifting. They open up to men who are grounded, men who know who they are and where they stand. This question tells her, is this man emotionally alive? Is he stable? Can I feel safe in his presence? Does he have boundaries, or does he just go with the flow? The second question isn't about details, it's about your essence. When she asks it,